you need to watch this video because Fish is getting a surprise update and we're getting two. So every single week, every single Saturday, we get an update leading up to the biggest update, which is already confirmed to be coming March 27th. And this is pretty much confirmed that it is Cthulhu. You can see it with this background change right here, the thumbnail change. And it looks like there's a new fighting Cthulhu and a crazy background. It also got changed to ... the curse. Something is happening. The great dreamer shall return. The curse is spreading, which is Cthulhu. I made so many videos on Cthulhu and pretty much predicting this update since the start. Everyone subscribed knows about this and knew about it a very long time ago. But the devs just made another crazy tweet. So let me first start off with this. This is actually one of the past leaks I've showed already too. And this says, why don't fish celebrate St. Patrick's Day? Because they're already swimming in green, and showed a fish, obviously a St. Patrick's fish. You can see the orange beard, green, and has the leprechaun hat. Pretty nice looking fish. Scroll up though, this is about Cthulhu, so this is just like March 29th update leaks. But yeah, go up over here. We got a video, and they posted this 3 hours ago from the time of recording this video. I saw this before. I already made a short video on this, but now I'm making an actual full video. Anyway, let me play the full video first. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, really sick. You could obviously see right here that this player entered into some door, and it looks like a new area or some secret area. It clearly looks like a door that this person just entered into. I don't know what island. It might already be in game. Who knows? We'll get into that. And then jumped into a hole, okay, and then ended up over here. Right here, you can see, I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Like a steering wheel, like some type of wheel. I don't even know what that is. A light? I don't even know, but something there. And then this looks like a maze, and the video just cuts and ends. So this could be very similar to the deaths update to get the rod of the deaths. If I had to guess, there's probably gonna be some new rods, maybe a new totem or something. Obviously limited time fish, and what I think there is gonna be is a limited time NPC like this guy right here. Look at this NPC. Tiny, the luck of the Irish. Bro, Tiny's right here. I just got him dressed up as a leprechaun just to pretty much mock a NPC. And this could literally be how the NPC comes, because in every single limited time update, there's like almost always a NPC very similar to the Halloween event, the Valentine's event. There's a lot of stuff like that, and it looks like for this St. Patrick's update, for whatever reason, looks like it's gonna be a lot bigger than the others, maybe as big as a Halloween update. So from that video, we did see a secret room that player entered into, and you know, there is one little door that's very similar to the Exalted Relic room in Moosewood. You just gotta go behind this house, and you can see a clear door right here. Now, it does not look anything like the door in the video, but this could turn into that door. It's very possible. So if it ever does, well, here's my theory, boys. And for those wondering, what if you glitch in there? Well, we can do slashy wave. Well, actually, first slashy pumpkin we gotta do. In case you guys don't know how to do this, you just do slashy wave, and then once it does that emote, you want to quickly say slashy pumpkin, and then you'll be able to move. And then this is the same thing as any other shift lock glitch. You just gotta go ahead, spam it like this in the perfect timing, and eventually you'll glitch through. There we go, just like that. And yeah, for those wondering, this is how it is inside. Literally nothing, but it's possible this can turn into whatever that was. But as I also said, it's most likely we are going to be getting rods, if anything. Probably totems. I highly doubt it, but it's possible. But I'm very sure we're going to be getting mutation. Now, as for rods, I want to see some of the admin rods that are already in game, because a lot of times admin rods turn into rods that come out in future updates. And well, we have one rod right here, the lucky rod, that looks pretty St. Patrick's thing, mainly just because it has a 4-leaf clover on the rod, but that's just because it's a lucky rod. I want to go to this fake fish game though, where they actually have real admin rods, and see if maybe they have like a fan-made version of a St. Patrick's rod or something similar. Oh yeah, okay, so we got all this stuff. Here's a re-red rod, and this one's actually a real admin rod that only row red has. Honestly, I want to see what this even does. Yo, okay. It looks cool passive abilities wise. It doesn't have anything on this. I guess it's just a little custom rod. Clickbait caster. That's just a YouTuber rod. Mila rod. I'm pretty sure this is not for the actual Mila quest, but yo, it literally has a full control bar. It's just like a little dev rod as well. A tryhard rod, also owned by Row Red. Not very St. Patrick's theme, but what the heck? The control ball is so small. Okay, yeah, this is a horrible rod. This rod looks cool, but not very St. Patrick's themed. I mean, I don't know. Would you count this as something that would come in the St. Patrick's update? It's a coconut rod. No, I don't think so. This looks very tropical, but not something for St. Patrick's. Yeah, it doesn't really look like anything in this game, but I mean, I know that this isn't a St. Patrick's theme rod, but like a Medusa rod coming in that update would be kind of cool. It is green, but to be honest, wouldn't make that much sense. I think it would just be a cool little feature, a cool little rod that just gets added to the game. But let me know what you guys think. If anything, maybe a rod that just has crazy luck as its normal stats. Like a Destiny rod has 250%, which is known to be like one of the highest luck rods. Maybe for the St. Patrick's update, have a limited rod that's more than 250. That would be kind of cool. Oh yeah, one of the admin rods is literally bare hands. So you like fish with your hands. It's kind of funny. So it's just as if you had no rod and there's a line coming out of your hands. Only developers have this, but it seems pretty cool. It does say developer exclusive, so I assume it is. I know this is an owner rod, Nate's blade, but I mean, this thing has apparently 444% luck. I'm not gonna lie, very, very crazy. And it would be pretty insane to see a rod like this amount of luck to come in this update. I highly doubt it, but I mean, I don't know. Are they even going to add a rod in this update? It's technically going to be considered a small update through the week since a big update's still coming. So I would assume mostly just mutations. But then again, those mutations could probably be only obtainable with the specific rod. For those that don't know, during the Fish Fry event, the Halloween event, for all the ingredients that you collect, you get rewarded. And you can get different bobbers, different titles, and enchant relics, even rods. Okay, rods and boats. That was more of like the crazy stuff. You can get a haunted rod and the Flying Dutchman boat, but the most important thing was a haunted rod, since it was literally a limited edition rod that you can't get anymore, and it had 2 different mutations you could get from one rod. You have a 20% chance of catching either one of those 2, either a sinister or a ghastly. Very mid multipliers, but that really wasn't the point of the rod, nor was that the point of the mutation. It was more so to collect those limited time mutations that you can't get anymore. So if anyone still has a haunted rod, they can literally go catch any sort of fish right now with the haunted rod, making a lot of fishes rare. So for example, fishing in the calm with the haunted rod, you would be pretty much one of the only players with any sinister or ghastly mutation on any of these fishes. Only the players that have the haunted rod, and you're literally able to get those mutations all year round. So you can get a lot of very crazy collectible fish doing that. It honestly doesn't have that crazy demand, but you can still do some crazy trades. So who knows? Maybe you could get some Shamrock mutation or something that will be very limited, and then you can keep that rod that may be very difficult to get. Just make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss out on how to do any of those things or the best way to complete the update. I'll be also live on this update, so have your notifications on for that. See you later. Peace.